Exceptions for tests. Sometimes we get a student that maybe needs time and a half or double time on an assessment, or there may be a situation where a student needs to take an assessment again. So if you run into these situations, it means that you need an exception for your test. So let's take a look at what we're going to do that. In this case, I'm just going to go into a practice course. But what you're going to be looking to do is to go into your course and look for your assessments, wherever they've been deployed. So wherever your tests or quizzes are, that's what you want to find. They might be in your learning modules and content areas. In this case, there's one set up as assessments. Go through and locate the assessment that you want to give an exception to. And then, in this case, I'm just going to take a Unit 2 quiz, and I'm going to click on the action link item, and I don't go to edit the test, I go to edit the test options. So again, on the test itself, then I go to Edit Test Options, and I'm going to scroll down to area number 3, Test Availability Exceptions. What I'm going to do is click Add User or Group, and this is where you can go through and select, one student, multiple students, a group of students. If you have that inside of your course, they should all be listed out here. In this case, I'm just going to select an individual student, or maybe I'll do 2 students, show you a little bit of a difference. So let's go ahead and submit. So now here I have 2 different students inside of here. So maybe Henry Wagner needs double time on an exam. So the exam itself right now is configured so that it has multiple attempts. They get 3 attempts, it's available, and they get 60 minutes. Since I'm making an exception, they still get 3 attempts like was above, but I'm going to set this to 120 minutes. So now the student gets 120 minutes instead of the regular 60. So that's how you do double time. If it was time and a half, we would do 90 minutes here. And then we have a couple of other options here. But in this case, I'm just setting up an exception for Henry that allows him double time on this exam. But Ashby Cooper has a different situation. I'm allowing Ashby Cooper to go ahead and take this at a different time than another student. So here I'm going to click on the availability, and I'm going to click on edit. And so I can set a different availability time for Ashby Cooper that will allow them to take it maybe potentially earlier or later than other students. So if everyone else was limited to January 31st, I could come down here and say, well, you actually are going to have January 31st through February 3rd. And so now Ashby Cooper has regular time but can take it at a different window of opportunity. And same things, maybe I wanted to give them an extra attempt. I can change that so Ashby Cooper gets 4 attempts. You can change it to unlimited. So the options that you can do when you're going through are to change the number of attempts, the timer available on the test, the availability of the test, and whether or not you're going to force completion. Once you're done with all of this, you go ahead and scroll down and you click Submit. And that's what's going to be used to make the exceptions for your students. I hope that helps. Thank you.